Revive my feminine pudge! That doesn't sound right. Don't... Ah! No. No. Spam! Look! Look at this! Look at this! Look at this! Drink. No, we need to move our face. We have to move. Okay, we're good. Ah, we're not good. Hey, buddy. I'm gonna hop off chat. Nice chatting with you all. Good luck, believers. See you next time, Kate! Hello. I had the mic muted. Kate, hello. Moxie Ant, hello. Sequi, hello. How is everybody doing? Happy Thursday. Happy Cinco de Mayo. I hope everybody's having a great day so far. We're beating Godskin Apostle today. Easy peasy. It's gonna be a shorter stream than it has been for the last week? 2 weeks? However long? It'll be a little bit shorter. Not a crazy amount, but shorter nonetheless. This boss is pretty easy, I've heard. Come beat him then. Come beat him. We have our smart glasses on today. If you're new, I don't have a prescription. These are blue light glasses. They help with headaches. I have a giant bowl of chili, so it's an excellent day. That sounds like an excellent day. Chili is so good. I had a bowl of Cheerios this morning and I forgot how good Cheerios are. He's just a guy, isn't he? Just a guy. Chili is so good. It is. It really is. So we've died to this clown 19 times now. Just 19. It could be a lot worse. But we're not gonna let it get to 30, okay? That's just how it's gonna go. Cheerios are also... Cheerios? Cheerios are also excellent. They really are. They really are. Could be like 170 or something. Imagine that. Imagine that. Exactly. But we're too good, and Hilda doesn't mess around, so... So we're gonna beat him sub 30. Cade, if you want to get a prediction going, we can go to 25 for this one because I'm still confident. So we'll take a look at our rune arcs, see what's going on there. We have a singular rune arc left. We are not gonna use it yet. We're gonna just go in. Maybe we'll bring our friend in there, and then we'll just win. It's really as simple as that, so I will do the prediction. We'll do 25. I have heard that this is the easiest boss ever. Oh my god. Is it? Is it the easiest boss ever? How you doing, Twisted? I don't want to, like, just get right into it, but I also don't want to stall. You know what I mean? Like, the last thing I want to do right now is stall, because we have this right in the bag. We're gonna get him. It's a burgundy kind of day. It's a glasses kind of day. It's a focus kind of day. So, happy computer noises. I actually listened to that like right before I started because it was on the screen. So I was like, hey, let's listen to some Reggie Gigas. We have to channel our inner Reggie. You got this? Poghorn, Leghorn, stop stalling? Okay. I need to turn up the volume because I can't hear much. Okay, you kind of stink. Get out of there. I don't want him to touch me. I don't care if I get hit by that. I'm not worried about it. I am going to take this in. Okay. Well, our friend here is now focused on guy on the other side of the fog. Oh, there we go. Okay. I had Catherine O'Hara's dangly thing stuck in my head yesterday. Like, all throughout the day I was just humming it. I feel like we should sit, but I also, like, don't really want to waste our sips, you know what I mean? Definitely would have been not a waste, so I'm glad we did that. If this soundtrack was on Apple Music, I'd be listening to it at all times. Same. It's so good. I love the Margit music, too. Oh, that was a little close, wasn't it? Da, 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 da. I'm just not, I'm not pressing him because he scares me. We're fine. Literally don't even know this guy. Who is he? Tangly things. We're fine. No. Oh! Peace. Eek! I keep squealing. God. We're gonna take another one. We're gonna hold off on that one, because we didn't need it. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes you do need that hit, but that time we didn't. You know what we do want, though? Right when he does this. We wanted that so bad. Now we take our bubble. Whoa! We're fine. Ferocious squealing intensifies. Huh. Heart rate tings. Ah! Okay, our bubble's gone, but we're good. Also still good. We are gonna drink. Like, he's so tall and lanky. Why is he so lanky? Oh, I hate when he does that. Stretch Armstrong. We're faster. Hilda used to do track in high school, so. Oh, baby! We're good. Stretch Armstrong? That's what he is. Weirdo. Elastigirl. No, we don't want that. Like, he just struts at you. Like, dude. Stop. No! Get back. Get back. We're trapped! We're trapped! We're fine. We have no more drinks, but we move. I'm not saying that I read that. Run! We're good. Too good. It's a bop. Yeah. How'd that feel? Probably not too good. No! Back up, back up, back up, back up. Oh, that was slight panic roll, but we moved. How'd we miss that? Hilda? Oh. The focus is insane. No! Oh, that was so dumb. That was so... Oh. That was a good run. That was a good run. Very good run. Did Hilda also suffer an ACL tear? No, her ACLs are made out of fiberglass. She tore it catching Moog's throw. Okay, so that was a great run. We need to... I'm a shaken. I'm shaky a little bit now. I'm fired up. It's not... There's no way it's going 30. Genuinely, no way. It's not happening. And the reason is that run, that proved that we're gonna beat him. That's all it proves. And that Hilda's not messing around today, so... I'm telling you, we put on our smart glasses, and it's a whole different story. Ooh, we forgot about our magic grease. I feel like that's what they use to fry their, French fries at McDonald's. Get in. I voted belief, I believe. Oh, I wanted you to dodge there. Dude, like, can you not focus on the guy on the other side? Why did they start doing that? He never did that before. I think you need a back brace, because you're pretty hunched over. Don't dodge me. You're dodgy. Not this time. Good job, buddy. Leave him alone. Don't be a jerk. I'm gonna take a little drink. Unresolved scoliosis. I had that for a little while, so I get it. Get that back brace, dude. It'll prolong your need for surgery. Prolonged mine for 4 years, so. I'm so happy more people know about scoliosis now, because, like, in school when I had it, I mean, I still kinda have it. I'm not focused. I'm talking about scoliosis.
I hope you feel particularly miserable and ashamed.
We're talking about scoliosis. Dangly things. Exactly. We're fine. You had to get the bad run out of the way. What I was saying was I'm glad people know about scoliosis now, because in school, I got made fun of for it. Like, how are you gonna make fun of something that is out of my control? You know what I mean? Like, I was literally born with an S-shaped spine, and you're gonna sit there and call me snaky or whatever you used to call me. Get out of here. Can you stop focusing on the fog, my guy? Please? Thank you. I like his little jump he did there. That was kind of cute. Now he's focused on the fog again. Okay. I get it. Yeah. Thank you. Oh, look, I'm not even the one hitting you right now. Imagine actually being able to, like, spin something like that. That's kind of mad. I'm not glancing because I had an absolutely pogged run, and now I want to keep pogging, but I'm kind of glancing as well. Okay, now we're going to take our time to take a drink because you just did your heavy move, and instead of hitting, I decided to heal. You're an input reader and you reek. Your clothes smell. Put them in the laundry. In the laundry. Put them in the laundry, please. Hey, your mom called. She said to put your laundry in the laundry hamper because you just leave them on the floor. Spring cleaning time. Not today. The dangly things. They're out. They're out and about. Now we hit on the heavies. Now we drink. We're not taking two, though. No way. I feel like we have such a small amount of green. You know what I mean? Like, compared to our red.
Does this still work?
Oh, it sure does work, Bennigans. Welcome. Back up. We can't be getting hit by those stinky things. God. This guy went to a super intense chlorine pool and kept his clothes on in the pool. And now, those clothes that he's wearing right now, he just kind of let them sit on his floor in his bedroom for a long time. And that's why he smells so bad. You still stink.
Let's try again.
God, the bubble was wasted because I'm. Oh, it still works, Bennigan. Ah! We're so unfocused. Insanely unfocused. Get out of here. The reach.
Prognostic today, I'm done.
Prognostic Saturday. Gosh, heckin'. Firefox, hello, how's it going? LMB, hello. How's it going? Dan's close to winning. Is he? Oh, never mind. It happens. What did I miss? Glance off the table. Howdy, stop glancing. I'm okay, how are you? I'm good. It is 16 degrees outside. Again. What's the giveaway? Exclamation point giveaway. And you'll find out. Eh? Eh? It is a worldwide giveaway, so whether you're in Canada, whether you're in the US, whether you're in Europe, whether you're in Australia, if you're in Hong Kong, it doesn't matter. You are welcome to take part in the giveaway. We hit those. Yes, I choked on my own saliva there. Never gotten to try ketchup chips? Really? I say that as if, like, they're so common everywhere in the world. Doesn't feel so good being double teamed, huh? Hilda wants you to feel her pain. Giveaway entry for Bennigan's. Alright, I will put you in the notes. We keep eking. And for what? Doesn't like being double teamed, huh? That was a bit sneaky, you know. You had me thinking you were going after my friend here. Yeah. You took an arrow to the guts several times now. Are you well? He is not even stressing about my buddy. That one hurt bad. We're good though. Yeah, thank you for distracting. He did great. That I feel bad now. He distracted him. I'm actually an opera singer on the side. That was satire. I hope nobody believed me. God, we've dodged those like every time. Except today. Not today, Buster. Gave his life for the cause. He really did. That's a noble minotaur right there. Oh, yeah, throw your goo. He has like the same moveset, but the annoying thing is that he knows what I'm doing. Like I could wait for those all day. Now we drink. Will the eeks ever stop? We'll see. We so didn't need that? What did I say? I literally said we so didn't need that, but we still did it. And that's what counts. Just a little sneaky one. Sometimes you have to sneak in. Running away. What is that black stuff? Like, does it give you a status effect? Or is it just kind of stuff? Let me out of the corner! You do not put Hilda in a corner! Like, who do you think you are? I need to stop glancing because we're kind of doing decent. We got 2 hits there. Oh! Oh! Not today. Boo! The hesitation matched my hesitation with the dodge, so it's fine. God. It's so stressful, and for what? You smell like chlorine. I actually kind of like the smell of chlorine. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Look, we don't even have to run away. We can just walk away. Walk away from him. "32 Sav, hello, welcome. I hope you're doing well." Oh, the hesitation, but I also hesitated, so it's A-okay. It is A-okay. No! We didn't need it, we didn't need it, we didn't need it at all. Now take a drink. We're going back corner. We didn't hit that! Oh, I knew it before we even... Oh. Oh! What? Lore-wise, it was supposedly used to kill gods prior to the Golden Order. I believe they got it from the Gloam-Eyed Queen. Oh, neato. The lore in this game is so good. It is black fire and it does damage over time and burn damage. What? We're so close. I know. I know. Yes, I know. I will add him to the thing after because my other notepad is downstairs. Don't worry, we won't forget. I have all of them logged. You know what's mad about these runs, by the way? We're not even using our are they great runes? Is that what they're called? Or we haven't even used it today. Sorry, rune arc. Haven't even used it. Are we able to redeem more than once? Yep. Bear Winning has 10 entries so far. He's a madman. He really wants those ketchup chips, so I don't blame him. If they wrote a book set in this world, I'd love to read it. Me too. Me too. That'd be really cool. George R. R. Martin, get on it, please. Momoban, hello! Welcome. I hope you're doing well. We are currently just beating the Godskin Apostle. Please don't do this. Don't do that to me, please. We're not focused. Now we are. Not today. We get the first jab. And we're not even going to give you the one right after. Because we don't roll like that right now. Oh, it's okay. We both miss sometimes. More entries or a horror game? Hey, totally up to you. What is with you in horror games, Bennigan's? Okay, you're a snake. You know what? That was the sneakiest thing you could probably ever do. We'll get that heavy hit. No, we won't, apparently. Now we will. Leave my friend out of this! No, yeah, actually, come to me. Yeah. No, leave him alone! Oh, I killed him. You monster. He didn't even do anything. Oh, my thigh's spasming. Oh! Oh. Oh. The spasm! Ah, no! Oh, that was awful. Because I'm already so sore. And then to have a sore muscle spasm is just the worst. God. We have yet to turn off the game music. I feel like our friend wasn't much help this time, but he did do some distracting, which was, I guess, helpful. What? Does he have a weak spot? Once he phase 2s, Phase 2s, you're a piece. We're gonna magic grease our web and then do our tank. You know how it is. We dodge those. Most of the time. If we don't, there's an outside reason why. No pulley, thank you. I'm letting him make the move. Like, you control the pace of this, dude. Okay, he decided we're gonna do that. God, back up. We're taking 2. We have 1 sip. This is so... not the one. Okay. We got that one out of the way. You got this, Moog? I do. I 100% do. We're gonna beat him sub 30. Easy peasy. They're fun to watch. My friend who usually hates horror games loves prognostics. She likes the detective side of things. That's fair. I like detectiving. What a jerk. Hilda's an upright and fights for justice, and this little snake is a jerk. He is. How are your legs? They're dead, dude. They are dead. They're not as sore today as they were yesterday, but they're still sore. Quick lore update. Moog is 9'30", just so you know. Yes. I am not at least 9'30". I haven't exposed my actual height yet, so. Dang, you got that height. I'm further into the game than you are, Bennigan's? Really? You haven't fought this guy yet? Apparently he's super easy, so. That's all I was told. Alright, let's get our distraction friend out. Our bait. No, he's not bait. Now I feel bad. I hesitated to post in case you did. We need to work out a system. Yes. Oh, I meant prognostic. Oh. I forgot you beat the game. Your friend is further ahead in prognostic than you are. I tested out the intro on my laptop. So, like, I haven't seen the actual gameplay, just the intro bit a couple times now. It looks silky smooth. Get your little twangy twangs out of here. I know they're not twangs, but how'd that feel? Your back kind of jerked a little bit, huh? Must be nice to have movement there. There's a lot of Moog lore that you'll have to learn about if you're new. Get out of here! You suck! The little hooky hook got us? Really? Yeah, you go! Go! If he beats him, I win. We don't even get to see the whole fight. Not cool. Okay, if this goes past 30, I will put on the Viking hat, okay? If it goes past 30. Oh, your monies. I am so sorry. Okay. We're gonna go sub 30 now. I'll give you 1 minute. How was your day? My day has been good, Firefox. We have a dinner tonight, which will be super, super nice. What have I done? I did a little bit of stretching. Hung out with the doggos, which was nice. Watched Dan this morning, which was also nice. And now I'm here, doing my ting. We have some belief. Sub 30. You know, okay, if you don't know, let's move back here for a sec. Why does Hilda run like that? If you don't know, as soon as the Viking hat is brought up, we win. I just need to let you know that. Every single time. It happened with Radon, it happened with Renala, it happened with, not Godric, it happened with Margit. As soon as the Viking hat is brought into the picture, we pog. I just felt like I needed to let you guys know that, because maybe that will persuade you. Alright, let's do it. I'm just letting you know. That's how it is. When Viking hat gets brought into it, good things happen. This guy sucks. Like, he has a spine for a sword. He's just trying to antagonize me. Not a good start, but our friend here will help. We're not even gonna get a hit in there, but it's fine. We didn't need it. Are you distracted, bucko? Yeah, that sucks. That frightened me. That... Are you... Oh, I don't know. I don't know about that one. We needed that. Like, we actually did need that. I'm not even lying. The hesitation will never get me. Ever. You leave him alone. He is not your problem. He's not your problem. I am. Leave him alone. He didn't do anything to you. Oh boy, we're in a corner. You don't put Hilda in a corner. How many times do I have to tell you that for you to listen to me? No. Not going 30. Not happening. We have our focus glasses on. There's no way it's happening. Oh. We have our ducks in a row. All around. Nothing can go wrong. Also, what are all these effects that are coming up? I'm not understanding. At least you actually have Vig. I know. I have a tremendous amount of Vig. It's insane. How much do we have? 36 Vig. Insane. I feel like I shouldn't rune arc. Because we've gotten so far without the arc. You know what I mean? Okay, our buddy helped us. He has been helping tremendously. The dogs did not help. In the slightest. Go away, spine sword. You shouldn't be able to hit me through the fog. I think that's pretty not cool. How's your ankles? No. No! Are you kidding me? I think we're gonna try this run without our friend, because our friend is a little distracting. I keep trying to focus on him and how he's doing, because I'm worried for him. The Poghorn Leghorn. Such a great emote. Viking hat incoming? Not happening. Definitely not happening. I don't even know how these headphones will fit over, but we'll find out. We will definitely find out. Okay, let's go. You know what? We've been messing up with not using magic grease. This guy is distracting as heck as well. Alright, dude. Do you get his weapon? Actually, don't spoil, because I don't remember, and I like his weapon. It's insane. It's curved, just like his spine. You know what? I feel like we're part of the same scoliosis gang, so I can't hate on you that much. You know? Like, you're all hunched over and stuff. I had uneven shoulders. I sympathize with you, but that doesn't mean I'm gonna let you win anymore. He took my sympathy and used it against me. Last time I ever sympathized with anything ever again. What, did me picking up my souls distract you? Oh, I'm sorry. We just have to pick our moments. Like, it's really not that difficult. My nose is itchy. Back up now, because he's gonna do his thing. Yeah. Ooh, I have an idea. Friend? Yeah! Okay, I know I said I wasn't gonna get my friend in here, but I saw an opportunity and I had to take it. Ugh. We're good. See, you think he's not on you, and then he's on you. You know what I mean? Like, he's just a little snaky with that stuff. Hi, too far. Haha. You stink. Now we're gonna go over here with our friend. Yeah. See, I can't tell if he's focused on me. Nope. He is now. Nope, he's not. Wait! No! We effed that up. So bad. So bad. We didn't. Oh, I just wanted to spleen. I've been wanting to spleen this whole time. No! Minotaur! Watch out! No! Oh. Yeah, you get him. You got him. Oh, you're so overkill. Okay, that was unbelievably disrespectful. You did not have to do that. He seems so mad, like, all the time. Like, he just has that mad face to him, you know? God. I don't care. You are absolutely the stinkiest thing I have ever faced in this game. You reek so bad. We graded that so freaking hard, man. No! Oh my god! He's awful. Foghorn Leghorn is becoming one of my top emotes, legit number 3 and frequently used. That's incredible. That is incredible. It'll soon take the throne. Love it. Got any of those rune arcs left? We have one. One and only one. Almost the 1 HP dream. It was close. He didn't let me get to that though. He didn't give me any breathing room. Okay, it's time to rune arc. We're not effing around anymore. This is the run, so. And you know what? What kind of goodies do we have? Let's turtleneck meat as well. And you know what? We're gonna get our friend in there. This is gonna be insane. Look at the thing. Oh. I wish we had some more of that exalted meat, but you can't have everything. That guy is disgusting. He's so bothersome. Yes, I just gulped. I don't even know if you heard the gulp, but... How do you snake? Like... That heavy hit was so worth it. Nice move. Here's a little fun fact about Moog. I'm a black belt in Taekwondo. I don't know, just the way he spins that, it made me think of Taekwondo. And I was like, hey, I'm a black belt. God! F off! Take a drink. And now dodge. Ugh! He always throws those when I'm taking a freaking sip. Stop throwing things. He reads input when you drink. Good to know. Thank you. Also, welcome. Stop. I'm gonna come really far away, and that way you can't do anything. We can dodge it this time. Or 5 years old, I swear. Do something. Thank you. Literally easiest move to dodge, I swear. Just, like, step away. I didn't think we timed that very well, but it worked, so I guess we timed it okay. Hilda, what are you doing? She's doing her thing. That's it. I'll BRB. Okay. Haha! That hit you, didn't it? I hope it did. They should be able to hit themselves. I think that would be hilarious and would add a great thing to the game. Now we do this. I almost said a bad word. Not this time, though. That wasn't worth it. This is our last rune arc. What are we doing? What are we doing? I just asked, what are we doing? Pixelated, hello, how's it going? I don't want the Viking hat. This is the run. That's why this is the run. We're right there. How do we get rune arcs? Can I go buy one? Is that a thing? Can you buy rune arcs? I'd like to buy one. What other goodies do we have to eat? Can we eat anything else? You can buy them from where? Or co-op for them. That might be a good one. I tried the poison grease, but I don't get enough hits on them for it to be effective. I really like the bleed one, or the fire one was good. The two old ladies in round table have 3, I think. Okay. Ah, Pixelated. Thank you so much for the host. I didn't see the thingy. Two ladies round table hold. Okay. The twin heads or whatever they're called. We're buying some rune arcs. Don't worry, I have some golden runes to eat, so we're good. The things we do to not wear a Viking hat. My shins are definitely the worst today, by the way. Like, if you know what shin splints are, imagine that to the max. And that's what we have. Ugh. How much are they? Let me move my face. 4K. Okay. Have you used the chicken yet? What chicken? Where's the sell? I'd like to sell. Ma'am, let me sell to you. I can't sell to you? Ooh, but what do you have here? This guy reeked. I'm so glad I got rid of him. Shin splints? No thank you, man. Yeah, that's what I have. And it's just brutal. Okay, I need to go sell my rune arcs to my friend over here. We're in the wrong corridor. We will eat the rune arcs instead. I mean, not rune arcs. What are we doing? Golden runes! We're eating them. How much is this one? What do you give? 5K. Perfect. We can buy a singular arc. Let's eat the 12 as well. A singular 12. Alex, hello! How's it going? Okay, we will now rune arc it up. We can buy 3. Let's do that. Bam bam, thank you ma'am. Okay, we will now head up here. I'm about to demolish some chicky nugs. Aw, from where? I could use some nugs. Okay, we will now head back to the Donny. There's some things that I feel like you just can't say without using a British accent. Like mad. That's mad. That's mad. Like it doesn't work. It does not work. It's not the same. You might get some Wendy's nugs for dinner. I like the sounds of that. I haven't had Wendy's nuggets in so long. Oh, here's a hot topic for you guys, if you consider this a hot topic. Do you, if you get, let's say, a Frosty from Wendy's, or a milkshake from someone from somewhere, do you dip your French fries in that Frosty / milkshake? Think potatoes, it's about time. Why is it not giving me notifications when you hop on? Dan's doing it right now. Is he? Like dipping fries in a Frosty? That's incredible. Dude, on Uber Eats, sometimes they're BOGO. What? I didn't know that. I know, there's hella glancing.
I'm here.
I'm here. Hello. Thank you for the bits, Dank. This guy sucks, by the way. Like, he sucks. Happy computer noises. What should we eat? What's immunity? Would we need immunity? And what are these? Cures rot, blah blah blah, poison, yeah. Temporarily boosts magic, blah blah blah. Raw meat dumpling? No. No. Where's our turtleneck? Oh, we lost it. Okay, well, we're rune arcing. We're gonna get our friend in there eventually. Was May the 4th good for you guys? It was, it was. I hope your May the 4th was excellent. Alright, buddy. It's you and me against the world here. Thank you, Dank Potatoes, for the gifted sub. That's another giveaway entry for ya. Dan got 1 HP dreamed. Oh. That's a shame. Keep the dogs, making a ruckus. We tried to greet that, and it was just absolutely unnecessary. Oh! We're fine. How did we miss that? That was abysmal. Double teamed doesn't feel too good, does it? This guy hasn't even double teamed me once. And I'm here putting Hilda's past trauma onto him. Not today. Bring in the dangly things, please. No! Oh! Yep, throw the thing that you're probably gonna miss. Yeah. Walls are tricky, I'm telling you. Hilda's not a fan either. Thought it was doors. Doors, walls, stairs. They're all tricky. Parkouring, that's another tricky one for Hilda. She has a rough go of it. You're gonna do your ting now. Yeah. Okay. We missed that. We missed that so bad. F off. Steve! We're good. We have perfect time to sit now. Gluten stuff. We missed that so hard. Not today, guy. You got this, Mugen Hilda. Oh, I hate when he does that Stretch Armstrong thing. Like, stop. Just do your thing. Do your regular thing. You ain't gotta Elastigirl all over the place. No, please don't do this to me. Please don't. Please don't. Hilda doesn't deserve it. Peace. The Hezi does nothing. Hilda herself is a hesitator. I don't know how I missed that first one, but we move. And we prosper. There is always prosperity at the end of the tunnel. Where there is a light, there is a prosper. Peace. He is actually kind of scary. Oh. We fluffed our lines there, but it doesn't matter. Fluffed those lines, but again, doesn't matter. No. Dangly things. Dangly things. No! Please. How we missed that? Go on, throw your ting. Yep. He hasn't done his little wiggage thing yet. Like in a while. I hate how he struts towards you. Like, go away. really like to heal. GOT? Can we get GOT, please? The greed is really, really bad. Oh my god. No! 1 HP? 1 HP. Let's go! No Viking hat! No Viking hat for you, or you, or you, or nobody! Let's go! That's what I'm talking about. I'm telling you guys, every time that Viking hat is put on the line, we don't lose. Godskin Apostle robe and hat and bracelets and trousers. I've done it. I've done it. I've done it. Now you gotta wear the gross face skin set. Good job, believers. Well done. Alright, well, we'll wear some skin. I'm all revved up now. I didn't even look at the runes. It's because of our gold scarab. We don't need these anymore because we don't need to focus. Don't need focus anymore. Mm-hmm. Let's go level up, baby. Not bad. Not too shabby at all. We always knew Hilda was gonna come through dealing with that place. Exactly. Why couldn't you have lost for the hat? No way. We don't throw. We don't throw in these parts. Heck no. Ugh. Insane. So I guess we're good to move on to new tings. Where is that? Oh, it's a honker. Need faith? Let's look at it though. Giveaway entry? Okay, so we have 2 for dank potatoes and then 1 for Bennigan's. I'm gonna write it on my phone just so it's there. We'll go there. So now you have 5. It is a surprise stream today, yeah. I wanted to beat the Godskin Apostle, which we just did. You're gonna try to get the giveaway? Love that. How are you doing, Toki? Alright, let's take a look. Huh. Also, peep our HP. Just peep it. Have a good look. Have a good look at it. You know what? I guess Razor was right. Razor was right. It was an easy boss. We did beat him. We beat him. I can't use. I know, I know. Take one of these. Thank you, thank you. Think Bolt, hello, how's it going? If only you had the faith, it's a cool ability. Maybe one day. Did I miss a boss? Yeah, we just beat the Godskin Apostle. Did anybody clip it? If you did, link the clip. Look at our HP, everybody. Just take a gander at that. Take a good gander. I'm talking like I'm 80, but it's fine. There's a lot of samurais. There's a lot of samurais. I did it, Cade. I did it. 1 HP dream. Southern accent. Okay. We'll do it. We'll do it. I didn't want to open my notes. I wanted to open my timer, pleasies. Okay. 5 minutes on the Southern accent starts right now. If you're just popping in, we did just defeat the Godskin Apostle in 29 attempts. We did use a rune arc. I just feel like I need to put that out there. We did also use a Ashes of War. We used our heirloom Minotaur friend, who, if I'm being honest, was just a distraction, was a little bit of bait, but he helped us out in the end. We beat him with 1 HP. 1 HP. And you know what? When greed is taken off the table, yeehaw, we get it. So, now, what's the plan? I think we're probably good to go into the new area, yeah? Like, that makes sense to me. But does it make sense to you? Moog's never gonna wear that Viking hat? I'm not. I'm probably not. What did I tell you? I told y'all that when the Viking hat is brought into into the picture, we win. So, someone give me the backstory on this hat. Basically, when we were fighting Market, I have a Viking hat chilling out there, and I wear hats. That's just kind of what happens. This is not a real accent. I have an accent redemption. The lore on the hat is that every time if I get to 40 attempts on this, I'll wear the Viking hat, and every time that's brought up, I win. So that's just the lore. Oh, we still have our great rune arc activated. Bet she will if we make a bet on the Dragon Tree Sentinel. Who is that? Alright, I was wondering what part of Canada talks like that. If any part of Canada, Alberta, which I am from, so. The Texas of Canada. Alberta. Alright, time to level up now. Peep our runes. It's insane. Alright, how many times can we level up? Level up. 3 times? Okay. So we're gonna... I don't really know. It's a boss you'll have to fight later. Is it mandatory? Cade brought this up last night. He's like, why were you fighting Godskin? He was like, is he even mandatory? And I was like, no. But when Hilda is crossed with a boss, she doesn't give up until she wins. I remember when Hilda helped me beat Radon. Hilda is just... she's a saint. I feel like we're gonna do 2 endurance, 1 strength, because I'm insane. Same, good times. If you guys need help with another boss, Hilda is available. She's always available. Also, what's our level now? 77. First try too, right? Exactly. I remember that mixtape cover at Renala. Renala was something else. She caught me by surprise the first time I got her. Also, fun fact, exclamation point Renala. I watched the VOD back and realized how many attempts it took to beat her. Insane. Insane. And that was being caught off guard by the summons that she did. I need some intel. What is the next area we want to go to? This might be the best Tex Aussie Croc Dundee accents I ever heard. We do a little bit of everything here. North of the lake. So up here is what you're talking about? Just hanging out up there in Leonuria? Yeehaw. Leurnia. That place. Let's go here. Yee. There and then up the lift. Are you by any chance from the UK? Because you have just said lift instead of elevator. And I know darn tootin' well that lift is a UK thing. Up yonder. Real talk though, where is the Texas of the lands between? And why is it Caelid? It is Caelid. Oh, it's called a lift? It's not an act. No, oh. Okay. Oh, the Grand Lift of Dectus. Hey, you are from the UK though. Look at that. Good guess. Alright, let's take a little seat. I remember 2 weeks ago, I'm only like a month. Oh, there we go. Timer's done. I'm only like a month and a half into this game. I'm only like a couple hours into this game. And it's a lot of rooms. I remember when I used to be so upset losing 6k souls. Now look at us. We're only 13 hours into the game. It went down because our save file. And we're just kicking it. We're really kicking it. Torrent! Accent over too soon. Never too soon. If you're just popping in, I hope you're doing well. Hello, dog. I hope your Thursday has been spectacular thus far. And welcome on in. I am Moog. I'm a streamer from the big old Maple Leaf town. Hello. I feel bad for that. From Maple Leaf town, aka Canada, aka the Icebox, 6 months of the year. And yeah, welcome to the party. We've got some crazy stuff going on. Land of the Moose, y'all. Yep. Land of the Moose. And coyotes. Or coyotes, if that's how you say it. Ooh, the shimmers. Because I'm supposed to go this way. Ah. Okay. We'll take a little seat because apparently touching it doesn't mean, hey, you're gonna come back here after if you death. Oh, look at our Vig. I know we have a rune arc, but like still, it's kind of mad. Can you do French Canadian? Can I, like an accent? Land of the A's? You'd be surprised how much I say A. First, like being a Canadian who says that Americans say A more than we do. Hilda runs from no one. Darn tootin'. French Canadian accent. I don't even know how they sound, if I'm being honest. I have to go down to the supermarket. I don't even think that was a French accent. I couldn't tell you what that was. I'm so sorry. But you have loot. Bones? Thin beast bones. Some of the lambs come after you. What is all of this? Wee wee. Pretty sure that was Russian. Well, no one said I was good at accents. Right, guys? H2, hello, how's it going? We just beat the Godskin Apostle. That stinky salt. Not even sure that was an accent at all. It happens. We can't be good at every accent. You know what I mean? I can speak very briefly French Canadian. I can speak French Canadian, you guys. What are these guys? IMG, thank you so much for hanging out. I hope you have a good rest of your day. Oh! What are you guys? That was spooky. Huh. I was doing some PvP last night in a fight club. Can't talk about that. Haha. Never seen Fight Club either. I know I'm uncultured. But I ended up going on a win streak and was dropped 90 Lord runes, which was insane. Huh. Is there a certain game list for pick a game, or is it anything on the table within reason? It's anything on the table within reason. Yeah, Twisted literally picked KFC Dating Simulator, which I'm gonna download tonight, by the way. Good lord. I looked at, like, the screenshots of the game, and I was like, what the heck is this? There's no way that's a thing. It is a thing. Cade, you're doing chores? Do you need help? What kind of chores are you doing? Ooh, what is that building? I see nice building. It's amazing. Hopefully get to date the Colonel himself. I want to know the 12 herbs and spices. Is there 12 or is there more? Whatever happened to the KFC console? I didn't even know that was a thing. Is that a thing? Have we been up here? Is this where we fought that nasty dude? Where there's meat all over the walls? It doesn't seem that way, but I do see a dude. It looks like the Grim Reaper. You're doing the dishes? Oh. I forgot that the KFC console was even a thing, to the point where I don't even remember what it is. I bet you he's a pillow talker. Get that recipe. I bet he is. I would have to agree with you. He definitely talks in his sleep. I do too. More lore! Post a link to the KFC console for these fine people. It's 11. Their Twitter account follows the Spice Girls and 6 guys named Herb. Are you serious? Dishes are actually the worst chore. Incorrect. Laundry is the worst chore. Like, genuinely, laundry is the worst. It sucks. It sucks, sucks, sucks. Dank potatoes! Look! Look who it is! Your friend. Moog is wrong? No, I'm not. It's probably because you don't do your own laundry. How's that? Doing laundry sucks. Like, if it's just yours, yeah. But if it's for, like, you and someone else, or, like, a whole fam, laundry sucks because it takes all freaking day. We're in the Turtle Church, everybody. Ooh, it's nighttime. I can tell when I look up, but if you're just looking around, you don't have a hot clue.
You're tarnished, aren't you?
I am.
I welcome you to the Church of Vows. I am Miriel, steward of this sacred chamber. My apologies for the unseemly state of affairs. Do you know the origin of this place? How it came to be known as the Church of Vows?
Did you get married in here? He's kind of sick, you know. Look at his hat.
Well, that is a shame. But who can blame you? The shattering has caused us, all of us, to lose sight of something very dear. It is here, at the Church of Vows, that the great houses of the Earth Tree and the Moon were joined.
I'm learning lore.
By the matrimonial bond between red-haired Radagon.
Was Radagon that dog that I beat in like 4 tries?
And so
Not saying I'm good or anything.
in view the monuments of both houses. The Earth Tree of the capital and the Academy of Rea Lucaria.
I have been saying that right. That was just his dog? Oh. Killed a turtle last night and I swear Turtle Pope was giving me the stink eye. Probably. Renala kept it in the divorce. Oh, that's a shame. That's worse than keeping the kids. Keeping the dog. You're a criminal now, banished from my heart. Don't mess with dank potatoes and turtles. Is he dead? Did he die? Are you okay?
Oh, was there something
he's good.
you needed?
He was
You
just
are
going to
free
sleep.
to show yourself around.
Do you have any fun
I
loot
would
here?
serve as your guide, only my legs aren't what they
Same.
used to
My
be.
legs aren't what they used to be
If you
either.
find
They're jello
anything
right
of
now.
use, you are free to take it with you. Unless, perhaps, you are in search of instruction. In which case, I will share all that I know.
Please do. I'm gonna move my face. Radagon is the father of Ranni, Rykard, and Radon. Ranni and Radon are sisters and brothers? Huh. I didn't think I'd feel any remorse, but damn do I regret it. It's a helpless turtle. Of course you should regret it. Lore? None of that. Do we have any scrolls? Let's give you this.
What have we here?
A scroll.
Very well, let us both learn together. Heresy is not native to the world.
Hershey?
It is but a
heresy.
contrivance.
Heresy?
All things can be conjoined.
I can't say what I was gonna say about Radagon. Is there drama? Chat, did we have any great laughing fits today? Not yet, not yet. Check the Discord though. In memes, I have photoshopped a masterpiece. last night. Do we have any prayer books? Here you go.
Oh, what have we here?
A prayer book.
Very well, let us both learn together. Heresy is not native to the world. It is but a contrivance. All things can be conjoined.
How's the weather up there today, Moog? 70 degrees Celsius. She lies, that wasn't Photoshop. Just a normal picture. I also found her Game Boy next to just a guy.
You wish to know more of Lord Radigan?
Yeah,
Lord
tell me
Radigan
about the
was a
Lord.
great champion, possessed
Is that
of
who's
flaming
next
red
that I have to
locks.
fight?
He came to these lands at the head of a great golden
I can second
host.
that. Oh my
When he
god.
met Lady Renala in battle, he soon repented his territorial aggressions there, and became husband to the Carian Queen.
Carian Queen.
However, when Godfrey, first
Godfrey?
Elden Lord, was hounded from the lands between, Radigan left Renala to
If Cade
return
says
to
it,
the
it must be
Erdtree
true.
capital, becoming Queen Marika's second husband and king consort.
Queen
taking the
Marika,
title of second
gets
Elden
around, innit?
Lord.
No
The
shame.
mystery
No shame.
endures to
You
this
do you,
day
sister.
as to why Lord Radigan would cast Lady Renala aside.
Yeah, why would you
and
do that?
moreover,
No wonder she
why
cries
a
about
mere
an egg.
champion would be chosen for the seat of Elden Lord.
Let's learn about Renala. Cade never lies. He is also Lord and Savior. He's a myth is what he is. Marika likes her some barbarian. She does, That's what
You
I'm
wish to know
learning.
more of Lady Renala?
Yeah, tell me about the Resin
She
Queen.
is Queen, head of the Carian royal family, and governor
All
of
praise
the
to Cade.
Academy of Rare Lucaria, the great and beautiful
Are we a cult
full
now?
moon
That's on
witch.
you guys, not me.
Sadly, her heart was broken when Lord Radigan left her. And then, when the Academy
That's why she hugs
rebelled
an
against
egg.
the royals, she was locked away in the Grand Library.
Thanks, dude. My people, thank you. Lore-wise, that's why there's no stakes of Marika in the Academy, because Renala hates her so much for stealing her man. Ooh, that's tea! Ooh! Hey! Look at you! What does atone mean? I don't know what absolution is. Cade is the one we must worship. A gold sewing needle. Tailoring tools. Here. Oh, we can make freezing grease. That would have been helpful. I should have looked at all of these. Moog who? Exactly. Moog who? Being absolved of your sins equals they gone now. Oh, got it. Got it. Fact, Moog who? I don't know, this is Cade's channel. Honestly, that's okay. If you heard an whoa! An NPC accidentally, you can come here to reset them. Really? I don't want Gastok to come back, so he's gonna have to eternally be gone. Any other goodies? Thanks for the sewing needle, Mr. Pope. I can see that you don't need it anymore. You don't wear clothes. Okay, so we keep heading north or what? Let's just keep heading north. Razor, we did beat the easy guy, and guess what? I suppose you were right, because he was easy as heck. Easy peasy. Piece of cake, yeah. You can reset the turtle you killed? Oh. Reset them all. What are you? Aw, are you mourning the loss of your friend that I just got over there? I like cake. What's everybody's favorite cake flavor? This is an important thing. Like, insanely important. And I'll tell you my favorite cake flavor after every single person here tells me what theirs is. Cake. If only it was Moog fighting him and not Hilda. She could just kick him across the country. Cheesecake? Cheesecake slaps. That is a very respectable answer. German chocolate cake? Also so good. So good. Y'all giving me crap for killing a turtle. And I know you all relentlessly slaughter sheep and birds for their innards. Yes. Yes, I do. Chocolate cake with chocolate icing and chocolate filling. Basic devil's food chocolate. Raspberry cheesecake moog. Red velvet cream cheese frosting. Red velvet is so freaking good. That's how the lines between got him their star. Oh. I'm not even sure. Oh, yeah. Cade's a pie guy. Not even sure, some sort of chocolate cake. Yep. I could... Oh, Bear, hello. How's it going? Moog could just pick him up and flick him across the ocean. I know you said cake. I did say cake. I like coffee cake. Cheesecake is actually pie. Raspberry cheesecake is my favorite cake now. But before that, it would have had to have been chocolate cake. But now, I feel like I've gone on a hiatus from chocolate. You know, which happens sometimes. Chocolate cheesecake. What was that? What is this? I hear things? I'm hearing things. What am I hearing things? What was I hearing? That was frightening. Just so everybody is aware, for next boss fight, as soon as the Viking hat is brought up, that's when you should be betting belief. And that has been proven on several occasions now. Just saying. Seriously though, it's pie, because no cake has a crust. Yeah, cake has outwards. Is that a frog friend? I don't know what these are. Turtle creeping up on you, they get you eventually. Ah! It's like the slug. There was a Minotaur man way below you trying to snipe. Oh, okay. I did not see that. He's trying to get revenge for his brother that I am holding captive to use as bait. Oh, these are Minotaurs! These are alive ones! Oh! Hello. You're a lot weaker than your brethren. Plus, cheesecake has no flour involved. A key ingredient is cake. Oh. You're done. Yee! I hate these things. Where are you even? I don't even see you, dude. Ah, where are you? You guys smell terrible. Oh, don't die, please. I have my rune arc and everything. These guys suck. I must be old if you've never heard of that phrase. I'm gonna get cheesecake now, thank you. What kind of cheesecake, though? Maybe it's a California thing? Nope, I have also heard that phrase. It's definitely not a California thing. I don't really want to deal with bows and arrows, and neither does Hilda. She's taken enough arrows. We gotta make cheesecake? I agree, Cade. We can definitely make this jump. Especially if we just don't jump. Hello. Ooh. Who is this Cade god? Tell me more. He is a myth. I see flower. We get the flower. Some say he's even in this chat. Ho ho. Cheesecake Factory has low carb, sugar free cheesecake. I feel like that would be good. Like healthy things tend to be good. Now, like, you have to train your mouth. You know what I mean? Strawberry cheesecake, yummy. Hilda is scared of bears. Lore, here's some lore. Remember when we were creating Hilda? Fun fact. If you weren't here for the creation of Hilda, it's on YouTube. Hilda has 3 big ol' scratch marks on her face. Right here. See that bear right there? Its 5th cousin, Hubert, did that to Hilda. So now she stays as far away from bears as she possibly can. Kate is a myth. The organs. And the Lord and Savior. Oh my god. The myth, the legend. Some say he conquered the Minotaur's lair. I don't think I eat anything green. Spinach is good. You know what else is good? Green grapes. Green apples. All good things. Is there not a grace that I have missed by any chance? I feel like we've gone a while without it. Eh, not that long. Okay, we're fine. We only have 14k souls, so not that big of a deal. Dan's almost at 100 attempts already. Holy smackaronis. What are you? You look like you're gonna try and mess me up. And you know what Hilda says to that? Get out of here. He poofs? He poofs. Let me drink. The dogs are moving mad. I do put spinach in my eggs. Green beans are good. Spinach and eggs sounds good. Green beans are good too. Was that a parry? Is that what that sound is? I don't really want to deal with you because you have a shield and that's just risk. Trina's Lily. Is there an out? Wait. You kept losing your money? Oof. I like those multiple answer bets. Those are fun. I got my A1C results. Went from 9.6 to 7.0, which is a substantial drop. Meaning, if in August I keep it at 7.0 or below, I don't have to inject myself every day, just weekly. Hey, good job, Bear. I'm proud of you. Keep it up. At work, trying to pass time. With sloths, Momo Bun? Are you hanging out with sloths today? I feel like sloths would be so fun to hang around. Ah, get it? Because they hang out. Because they're sloths. Mika was losing it? Why? What was she losing it on? Was somebody at the door? I feel like I'm whistling when I say S's now. Like, I can do that. See? Like, I can do the Herbert from Family Guy, but... you know. That was worse than a dad joke? That was grandpa level? Whoa. You know what? I will take that, and I think that's a great deal. Hilda, run. Hilda, run! Hilda! Oh my god.
Do the voice.
I'm not doing it. No! No chance. No chance in heck. Is the bear gone? Hilda just had a heart attack. Oh. Heart attack. It's my stuffed animal I brought for the video. Dang. By the way, Moog, if you haven't seen it already, I recommend watching Young Rock. It's pretty funny. Ooh, yes, I've heard of that. It's so weird you guys already know what I do for work. I do now, because of Dan. I was there. I thought that was like a giant person, and I was like, I am not fighting that thing. No way. No way, Jose. That's another wrestler. I met him in Arizona. He's very tall. I don't. You been to Vegas? I have. It was very fun. Another fun fact, I went to Iceland before I even went to the States. My first time leaving Canada was going to Iceland for a school thing. Iceland's beautiful, by the way. I just feel like I have to point this out. Iceland is absolutely stunning. Dan made me explain our whole company to him on his stream earlier. Yep. That was awesome. Most recent episode of Young Rock had Colt Cabana as young Brooklyn Brawler. Oh, really? That's fun. I did a theatrical performance about puns. It was really just a play on words. Moving on. I've heard I want to go for the Northern Lights. You can see the Northern Lights from Canada. You don't have to go all the way to Iceland. When I was in Iceland, we went to go see the Northern Lights, and it was super cloudy, so we didn't end up getting to see them. But there were Northern Lights here a couple of weeks ago. And like, you couldn't really see it because I kind of live like right outside the city. So I couldn't really see it. But I saw green. Things looked green, which was really cool. Greenland is the snowy place. Don't be mistaken. Like, don't let them fool you. There's snow in Iceland too. Don't let them lie to you. Is this Turtle Pope? Am I back here? He's moving around. His legs do work, you liar. You said your legs don't work. I do want to go to Canada eventually, probably BC though. I recommend BC. Yep. 100%. Go to Kelowna. Go to Vancouver. You're moving around. Now you're in the same place? You're from— oh, it's because I was over there. I thought he was moving around. I was like, hey, you're a liar. BC Bullet Club? British Columbia. There's snow in a lot of places, just like here. Our snow's finally melted, though. Can't help it, I have a dad joke calendar on my desk, and that was today's joke. A dad joke calendar? That sounds amazing. I think I want to get one of those. Greenland's name was a marketing ploy by Eric the Red. Yep. 100%. We learned about that when we were there. What are Northern Lights? The only Northern Lights I know is the suplex and driver. Oh my god. Go to Winnipeg, it's lovely. Don't even bother coming to Winnipeg. If you want to see real snow, sure, come to Winnipeg. 6 months of the year. You got a buddy in Prince George? Nice, nice. Yeah, BC is beautiful. I need a dad joke calendar. Me too. You were so gonna attack me? Look, he was looking at me. He wanted some. I'm a monster! Oof. Dank potatoes, are you okay? Do you need someone to talk to? Hey! This guy! He blends in pretty dang well. If you go to BC, rumor has it, you can see Moog all the way across Canada. You can! If you go anywhere in Canada, you can see me. Never met my biological father. Learned in 2016, died in 2006. Jeez. Oof. Family is definitely something that, like, as a kid, you really take it for granted, and then the older you get, you're like, wow, family is genuinely everything. Okay, where are you? I'd like to find you. Show yourself. Your aim sucks. 9'30". Yep. That's me. You don't have to go to Canada to see Moog. I'm in Boston and I see her from here. Oh no. Will you pick me up since you're so tall? Yeah, who wants a ride anywhere? I'll chuck ya. I'll just give you a little flick, and you'll be in a different continent. Lost your dad May 28, 2009. I'm sorry to hear that. Family's important. And it doesn't have to be blood either. I wonder if she's the shadow I see looking northeast at noon. Yep, 100%. That's me. Peace. Get out of here. Why do you exist? Drazank, please. Does first class on Moog Airways include ketchup chips? Yep. Ketchup chips and a freshly brewed cup of Timmy's. Double double. Luckily, our savior Kate is jacked from climbing up the beanstalk where they live. Naturally. I'm the only child, but my mom raised a girl since she was 8 months old. And she's 25, so she was brought up as my sister. Oh, that's pretty cool. Indeed, my muscles have muscles. I can confirm. Oh my god. Are you training to fell the Moog? Kate has confirmed it. Must be true. I'm sold. Where can I get tickets? The giveaway. There's your tickets. Oh my god. No! Bear time! Bye-bye! No bear. Can't get me up here. I'm the gingerbread man. Whoop! Have fun. Look, you have Torrent wigging out now. He's terrified. He's wigging out. Please, no one fell a move until I've got my first class trip to New Zealand. You'll be there in 1/12 of a second. Next Friday, the giveaway ends. Yeah. Yep. And it's worldwide, so it doesn't matter if you're in Canada, Cancun, Hong Kong, Seoul, South Korea. It doesn't matter. You can enter the giveaway. Cade versus the Canadian Colossus. Oh, you mean the one old... the old 1-2 launch ride. Win or lose, I'm still getting ketchup chips and Kate's autograph. Yep. Exactly. I just want some potatoes. One time I was gonna miss a flight and Moog threw me to the airport. And I made it. Perfect spiral. Oh my god. I could go for some potatoes, but I ordered bugs for dinner. Nugs. I knew what you meant. Unless it's bugs and cheese from Boston Pizza. Which, to this day, I still eat. I'm coming to Canada in a few weeks. I'll get Smarties again soon. Love it. Where in Canada are you coming? If you want to share that, you don't have to. I like it. Bugs are good. Where the heck do I go from here? Have you ever tried out for the NFL or CFL? I would only try out for the NFL. I wouldn't try out for the CFL. I'm biased. I'm not a big fan of the CFL. I can't even lie to you. Ooh, we should go across the bridge, actually, now that I think of it. Ontario? Nice! Right next door to me. Did they have to make you a custom toilet? Or you just use a lake? Hey, you know when it's raining out? Connect the dots. Ew. Confirmed Moog hates CFL. I don't hate CFL. I just prefer NFL. If you don't know what team I like, which football team, guess. I do have a favorite NFL team. You'll be able to see the Moogcade Beanstalk. You will! You will! You'll have to send a picture in the Discord. You can't cross the bridge that way, really? I was walking in the rain. I don't think I do anymore. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. What state, Moog? I feel like that'll give it away. No, not Green Bay. If I say the state, it'll definitely give it away. The gaps that look tiny on the map are actually huge. What division? Cade, what division? Cade'll know. I don't know enough. But the first fantasy football league I ever went in, I won. So ever since then, I'm like, you know what? I have... Ow, my legs. I have a team. AFC or NFC? Cade. You know the team. So AFC or NFC? I'll look it up. Are the... Had to say it out loud for a sec. The AFC. Okay. Propagandi. You're so late. When did it get so late? We beat the Godskin Apostle, by the way. Sub 30. I have 420 points in your channel now. Don't want any more or less. Love it. Bengals, Bills. How about this? I'll give you guys a hint. They're not good. Like, I'll put that out there right now. They are not a good team. They are not a top 10 team. They're not a top 20 team. What it dropped? Some pogged out armor, man. I don't have it on, though. Ooh, is this one better than ours? Nope, it's not. The Jets? No, not the Jets. You're close, though. Gotta be a northern team? Nope. And that probably just gave it up. Jaguars, you're getting close. Dolphins! Twisted Deedy, good job. I like the Dolphins, yeah. Lonely Pillow, hello, how's it going? Propaganda. I will be putting that armor away. I will not be able to look at it like that ever again. It'll be in the box. Oh no, sea monsters. The Dolphins were in a Jim Carrey movie? Really? Uno momento. Bad mental image. When you said bad team, I instantly thought of the Dolphins. Exactly. You're telling me nobody here has called it that yet? Nope. You're the first one. Should we try to make for that hole? Let's do that. I'll show myself out. See you later. Which ting is it? Takes a special mind to think of it that way. Yeah, a little bit. Okay, so we're heading this way. Let's go get that hole in the map. Ace Ventura. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Arrgh. He can make for that hole only in the other armor. I have to wear the other armor? You're telling me I have to take off my Radon gear. To put on someone's skin. Alright. There's a face on it. Are we heavy? Nope. Flappy. It stares at you. It does. How the heck do we get down there? This is like a puzzle. Oh, we were down there, weren't we? That leather armor. Do you like a flying squirrel? You probably could. I can definitely make those rock jumps. Like, our parkour skills are off the charts now because of the Kaled Tower. Divine Tower of Divine. I can't see anything, so we're gonna just hop up here first. We're gonna hop up here first. Okay, we're going for it. That's the kind of sentence preceding a death. Oh boy. We're dead. Now, there goes our rune arc. Oh well. It happens. Wait till she gets the better version of the armor. There's a better version of this? How can it get any better? So in the past 2 days, we've probably had about 16 deaths to parkour. Which happens. It does happen to the best of us, as well as the worst. If you'd listened to me about not having your big sword out while on a horse, maybe you would have lived. Maybe I like having my big sword out. Ever think about that? Hilda just couldn't stand the rune. Exactly, that's what the issue was. She couldn't stand being so OP. She's like King Henry II. Your cloak is staring at us? Yeah, it's going through torrent, too. Alright. No sword. We're listening to Dank Potatoes this time. There goes the runes. You can double jump if you fall. Oh, you can't double jump if you fall. Right. That was an upgrade. 444 deaths? Ugh. 444. That's probably a lucky number. I feel like it is. You need the accent to make those jumps. Oh, that's true. That's true. Did you know that buffalo, 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 buffalo is an actual sentence that makes sense? Is it? You don't have to do this if you go to the academy. Just exit the seal. No more parkour for us. It's deeply unlucky in Japan. Is it? That's interesting. That's because you stink at jumping, not my advice fault. Parkour is not our strong suit. We know this. We all know this. Okay, so let's exit the seal. Which one? 12 o'clock or 9 o'clock? Hey, thank you for the follow. I feel like it's 3 o'clock. I mean 9 o'clock. Dan's over 2,000 deaths on his sub 1,000 death run. Oof. 12 o'clock. Okay. He'll still beat the game sub 1,000. Behind you. This one? Ah, this is a bridge. Yep. Yes, Mock the Ant is now a mod. Mod the Ant. We had a situation occur yesterday, so. Just go touch it, you have to touch it. Okay. The clan of swordsmen. Buffalo is used as an adjective. Because it's a city of New York. Also, buffalo's a noun because of the animal. And a verb because it means to bully, harass, intimidate, or to baffle. I didn't know that. Huh. I did not know that. The bison from City Buffalo were bullied by other bison from Buffalo. Now bully other bison from the City Buffalo. I used to love grammar in school. It was so much fun. Like, I genuinely enjoyed it. A few days ago, Happy Hop died. At the very end of his no-death run, literally after the final boss died. Oh, that's pain. Yeah, I watched the Vaporeon thing, and I am actually scarred for life. I don't think I'll ever recover from that. I need an emote. Cade needs an emote. We'll make you an emote. How's that? We'll brainstorm. It was a no-hit run, not no death. Oh. Yeah, you know what the worst part about it is, Mock the Ant? He sent the video version and then the worded version. I don't want you to touch my fingers, but I'm gonna let you and I'm gonna look away because it's uncomfy.
Bless you. You, the one who holds both half crescents.
I just heard the Minecraft sheep. That's what it sounded like.
The path to the grand lift ahead.
Try, but, hole.
For you are the one.
New armor?
who
Yeah,
will
it's skin,
be
Firefox.
Lord.
I'm not gonna be wearing it for long, though.
Bear witness, one and all. The Lord is returned. The Elden Lord is come again.
Yeah, the Elden Lord's standing in front of you, woman. Bow down. She is kind of bowing already.
You, please, I can't.
Happy to be here. Love it.
You're
I've already given you them. Bless you, bless you.
you.
Half crescents. Grand lift ahead. You will be Lord. I already am. I'm just waiting for the title. It's like proposing, but you forget the ring, but you're still engaged. You know what I mean? Hilda Lord. Heck yeah. We need to get this armor off because it's just gooing around. The Hilda Lord. She wants my finger and it's a little uncomfy. It's unsettling. I'd give you a hug, but I don't have the emote like that. Well, perhaps we can make our own emote like that. We'll see. No sacred tear, huh? How many eggs do we have? Huh! I didn't even know we had that. What are we doing here? We'll be coming around the mountain when she comes. We'll be coming around the mountain when she comes. I'd like my helmet. Give me helmet. Thank you. And our Radon armor. Gooing around. We were gooing around. Icky. So what has the best stuff? 2.9, 3.2? I think we had that. Yeah. And then our pants. We did wear sweatpants for a little while. Trousers seem to be okay. Nope. This it is. If you follow road, you get to go to new area. Okay. We have 9 flasks now, by the way. Alright, we're following the road. No more hands are gonna jump out at me, right? Like, the hands are done now? Room fragment. Time for night and then behold boss. Is that the tree sentinel again? Follow the yellow brick road. I'm colorblind. Don't tease me. Hey, it's okay. What's your favorite evolution? Leafeon. No, we have Tree Sentinel at home. The Tree Sentinel at home. Literally, though. What do we have to lose? Oh, this guy's a wimp. I can tell. You're literally a wimp. I was running away from you? Really? Get out of here. Look, we're even getting off our horse. Get back down! Stay down! We got his helmet now. Let's put that on. Get crushed, mate. Yep. Umbreon. Literally just a guy with a horse. Luckily. Get crushed, mate. Yeah. Get destroyed. Let's look at our helmet. Is it better? Yup. Alright, Hilda has new drip. She looks so... She just came out of Value Village. And she's rocking her hand-me-downs. Oh, the horse guys are just kind of chilling, huh? Hilda looks great. Yeah, Cade heard the video. Don't worry. What are you? Shut up! Oh, they so heard him? Don't put your magic resin on there. Eek! No more eeking. Okay, let's horse. No horsing. You're a piece. Really? You have to put magic grease on your stuff because you're that weak sauce? You are disgusting. Let's horse. There we go. We need to drink. We didn't want to do that. We're so dead. We're so dead. We're not dead. We're so fine. We're so fine. You guys are just, like, you're double teaming. And it's kind of disgusting. Two for one, baby! It's Thursday! Go away. Nobody invited you to the party. We're actually too good at this game now. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Ooh, you're fire. I'm so scared. We're so BM. Two for one. Nice. The plume is fabulous. Hilda really is. Did you hear that voice crack? Have you ever heard a woman do a voice crack? She's a Hilda beast. Damn, I'm good. We live by the grace of Moog. Iconic. Thank you for not devouring us on this blessed day. Hey, sometimes you have to be super nice, you know? Sometimes you have to control yourself. Only women with deep voices? I don't have a deep voice. I'm not mad about that. We serve our Lord Cade, but we are blessed to do so by the grace of Moog. Hilda Beast. The old Canadian crack. Yep. Is this where we just came from? Hi. I just kind of want to find a grace. And then... I'm not even in battle. I don't see anybody hitting me. Then that indicates that I'm not even in a battle. Okay, so we are a cult. I did not start this. I am just here. I take no part in this. I'm okay with that if y'all are. I mean, I'm involved, but, like, I didn't start it. You know what I mean? For legal reasons, we aren't. Totally are. Look at that. And just like that, we're ready to wrap it up for the day. I told you it was going to be a little bit of a shorter one today. Hilda! Our drip is not the best right now. I feel like we have to change it before we actually wrap it up. I really don't want to take it off. Like, it's just too pogged. It's the boots. The boots are making us look not nice. I bet, you know what? The sweatpants work. They work for now. Look at that. Insane. Insane. Do we sacrifice turtles? No. Crabs. We sacrifice crabs and sheep. Look at that. We only logged another 3 hours in. Alright. Ladies and gents, I forgot to turn off this. I was like pressing the bunny. The button. I'm so sore. Alright. That is it for today. Thank you all for coming to hang out and watch us destroy the Godskin Apostle. Literally, who is that guy? Never heard of him in my life. We will be back tomorrow with more Elden Ring and making more progress. I think it's cutting out, but it's not. Thank you guys for hanging out. I enjoy your support. Who's on? I feel like we can... Is Dan still on? Is Dan still here? Is Dan still streaming? Oh, is he done now? Broken stream. Is the audio weird? Dan's done? Dang. Let's read mouth. Okay, we'll send one to... It's fine? Okay. We're gonna send a raid to mouth. If you stream Saturday, I have bosses you can help with. I'll be here tomorrow and Saturday. Saturday will be a little bit earlier. We'll be at like 11. So, yeah. Okay, we're gonna send a raid to Melf. We're gonna say heyo with a smiley face and a heart. Okay? Does that sound good? It sounds good to me. Heyo, H-E-Y-O. Like this. I'll even demonstrate. Heyo, smiley face, and then heart. Just like this. Okay? So, let's go send the raid. Thank you guys so much for hanging out and for all the support. I appreciate you big time, and we will see you guys tomorrow at around the same time. Alright. Thank you. Oh, Bear, what? Wait. It's too late. Bye!